What is computer?
Computer is an high-speed electronic computing and data processing device, which takes inputs, processes it and produces the output accordingly. It also stores information in memory. Operation flow on computer. Common characteristics of a computer. Computer understands machine language that can't be understandable by human. Computer recognizes values in the form of OS or 1S. Accuracy, repetitive task, and tirelessness work. Computer hardware. Physical components of a computer system. It is abbreviated as computer hardware. In short, computer parts which can physically touch. There have 4 categories. Input devices. For raw data input. Processing devices. For raw data instructions into information. Output devices. To disseminate data and information. Storage devices. For data and information retention. Types of computer hardware. Monitor. There have 3 types of monitor: CRT, LCD, and LED. These monitors employ CRT technology. CRT is a vacuum tube containing an electron gun at one end and a fluorescent screen at another end. This is the CRT inside the monitor. LCD. LCD is made of liquid crystals. Liquid crystal molecules are placed between 2 electrodes. The amount of light that can pass through the liquid crystal molecules is determined by the amount of electrical charge applied to the electrodes. LED. LED monitors are the latest types of monitors on the market. These are flat panel or slightly curved displays which make use of LED. Mouse. What is a mouse? A computer mouse is a handheld pointing device that detects 2-dimensional motion relative to a surface. This motion is typically translated into the motion of a pointer on a display, which allows a smooth control of the graphical user interface. Types of mouse. Wired mouse. Cordless mouse. Ball-rolled mouse. Modern mouse. Keyboard. The main function of the keyboard is to act an input device. Using the keyboard, one can type documents, use keystroke shortcuts, access menus, play games, and perform various other tasks. The keyboard can have different keys depending on the manufacturer, the operating system designed for it, and whether it is installed on a desktop computer or part of a laptop. Types of keyboard. QWERTY keyboard. Wired keyboards. Numeric keypads. Ergonomic keyboards. Wireless keyboards. USB keyboards. Bluetooth keyboards. Magic keyboards. Motherboard.
What is a motherboard? So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Now, the motherboard is the main component of a computer. It's often referred to as the main board, or MOBO for short. It's basically a large circuit board that fits into the computer case, and it's where all the computer components connect to. So for example, there's the CPU socket. The CPU socket is where the CPU, or Central Processing Unit, is placed. There's the memory slots, and this is where the primary memory DIMM modules, known as RAM, are inserted. And there is also the bus slots, or expansion slots, and these are used to install various components to add more capabilities to a computer, such as a video card, sound card, network card, and so on. Then there's also the SATA connectors, and this is where you would attach your storage devices, such as SSDs or hard drives. Motherboards will have several of these connectors, so you can attach multiple storage drives. And on some modern motherboards, you might find the M.2 slot, and this is a newer slot for attaching an M.2 solid-state drive.
CPU.
The CPU is where your computer does things. It isn't really capable of storing very much data at all, but it's very good at doing things with data. Quickly reading it, arranging it, doing the type of quick and massive calculations needed to run your programs. This is where most of your programs are essentially run from. It's often referred to as the brain of the computer. I personally don't like this description because really your entire computer is just a brain. It's just the center part of your computer's brain. Basically everything that happens in your computer goes through your CPU at some point.